See, gift from God, not for everybody, but for those that are interested or those that are capable of sustaining a drug habit and a regular life, there's some benefits. There's some things that it can actually honestly bring in. And I'm not one of those seekers. I'm not one of those consciousness expander types, but I do see benefit in using drugs. And I've kind of covered that a little bit in another video as well. It was how my friend died, or the benefits of drug use. Um, yeah. When it comes down to it, you need that cerebral cortex to be able to enjoy drugs. Be able to enjoy drugs. Not guaranteed to. They're like I say, they're not for everybody. They're just not. Drug-induced psychosis is a real thing, and it happens a lot. Would it happen to you? I don't know. You kind of have to try and find out, and that's a bullshit way to figure that out, rolling the dice on such things. So I absolutely get those that abstain. I absolutely get those that have had some sort of personal experience relating to junkies or uh, anything like that. I get it. I get not wanting to do drugs. That's cool. That's fine. But I don't think it should be an enforced law that you're not allowed to. Yeah, like I was saying, you need the cerebral cortex to be able to enjoy drugs. Um, yeah. Animals, when exposed to drugs, it's horrifying. They don't know how they got into that place. They don't know if it's going to last forever. They're terrified. It's a bad deal. Oh, except on some light psychedelics, very light, low doses of psychedelics, and that's about it. Pot's kind of fun for animals. I've watched a cat watch TV. It's hilarious. Um, yeah, but for the most part, drugs aren't for animals. They're for people. People are the only ones with the capacity to possibly have a good experience. Again, it's not guaranteed. Um, yeah, you need that cerebral cortex, which tells me that it's a gift not for so much the animals, but for people. Um, and yeah, it seems like there's so much benefit from it, from the whole plethora of available drugs. There's so much benefit to be had, especially with speed. I'm going to say that it's got the biggest ability to be abused, and and it's the easiest to abuse and go too far with. But if you don't go too far, it's so beneficial. LSD, I'll put all the psychedelics in one group and say yes, they are very very beneficial as well. Like I said in the other video, I guess I'll say it again. The way that you primarily benefit from drug use is that it gives you something to compare your baseline sober you to. If you can remember the differences between the sober you and the under the influence you, the you askew, um, you can make some understandings. You can come to some conclusions. It gives you something to compare to, something from a personal perspective, which is hugely beneficial. If you actually use it, if you actually remember the difference between the two, compare the two, and you'll find some things out about yourself, and you'll be able to take some steps forward to grow positively. So yeah, there's definitely benefit to drug use. That's just one of them, by the way. Meth apparently also breaks the blood-brain barrier, and helps for medications or other drugs